Yes, sir. It's defense time, man. And today we have a clamp thief. Okay. And I want this build to be just a clamp thief and not a physical clamp thief. So it's some things that you may want to change when it comes to the strength. That will change the name. So I just took it down a little bit so we wouldn't get the physical name. But you can feel free. I mean, you can add whatever you want to add to that, but make sure you guys watch the video to the end so I can show you this masterpiece. Choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we're going to the shooting guard position. 6'4" for the height of this build, 224 on the weight, 6'10" on the wingspan. Let's get into it. Now, we're going to keep the build, defense base, but we want to have other things too. So with the driving dunk, we're going to take that to an 80. Nothing special about it, but we do have some, okay? So once you're cutting back door or something like that, you can finish good at the rim. As far as the layup, we're going to get that to a 70. Close shot, stay at a 65. No standing dunk, okay? Now, when I say no standing dunk, that kind of make me feel some type of way because I'm always adding standing dunk to builds, but when you're 6'4" and under, there's no need this year. So we're going to leave it right there. Post control is going to go to a 32 on its own. I mean, we ain't worried about that. But anyway, we do get posterize on this build. We do get area wizard. So the finishing is not like a slasher, but you have some ability. But that's not why we're here. Okay, let's get into the green bean, make your girl scream badge. And this build does have an 83 3-point shot. Now I know you're probably saying, "Oh, take it up." Well, you can take it up if you want to. Now, the thing about this build is that with the wingspan, I wanted to get an 89. The ability to get an 89 3-point shot, but I didn't want the wingspan to go down anymore and lose the blocking. So I ended up leaving it like this. So we get an 83 3-point shot. Now I would get it up to like an 85, to be honest, or even an 87. But we can't get it to an 89 because we didn't want to take our wingspan that low. As far as the mid-range shot, you can leave it low like this, but I just bumped it to an 80 so you can have a little bit more confidence in the mid-range area. For the free throw, we're going to take that to a 70. Now, with the 83 3-point shot, like I said, I would get it up to an 87 so we can get shift to shooter. But we do have limitless range. We do have dead eye. If you get it to an 87, that will go to silver. We got set shot specialist. That's on silver too, so you're good with that, okay? Now, with the playmaking, we wanted to be able to make some plays, so we took the pass accuracy to a 71. Nothing special. I was going to go 65, but I was like, man, we might as well bump it up to a 71 so we can have a little bit more confidence when it comes to the passing. Because a lot of people, they be like, man, 65 passing, that's too low. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I hear y'all. You feel me? So I tried my best to make the adjustments here and there. For the ball handle, we want to be able to get our own shot a little bit. Now, we're going to take it to an 80, 81, but you can like put some cap breakers on there and get it to an 86. Let me see how many you need. I don't know if you need 5 or not. But let's see. Now, you only need 3, but you get 2 on each one. So that'll put you at an 87, which is still good. Excuse me. So we will leave it right there at an 81, and then you put 3 cap breakers on there. That'll get you to an 87 instead of an 86, and all we need is an 86. But you can't break the cap breakers down like that, okay? Speed of ball 75. Now, if you want to get that to an 86, you need 11. So as far as cap breakers, 3, 6, 9, 11, you need 4 cap breakers to get that to an 86. So 4 and 3, that'll be 7 cap breakers that you'll have to have on the playmaker. Now, a good thing would be to, that if you want to do that. I don't know, but you're not worried about that, in my opinion, because we're worried about the defense. So let's get into the defense. Now, with the interior defense, we're just going to let it go up to where the attributes take it to. So we're going to go ahead and take the perimeter defense up. We're going to get that to a 97. Now, you can add 2 cap breakers to that and get that to a 99, okay? Right now, I just want a Hall of Fame badge. We got Hall of Fame off-ball pass, pick dodger, on-ball menace, and challenger. So that's really, really good defense right there. As far as the steal, we got a 94 steal. Now, you can get this to a 99 with 5 cap breakers, but I would say stay at 94 or go to 96, okay? I wouldn't... Excuse me. I don't necessarily know if you want to go to a 99. I'm gonna test it out, but that's just me. But a 94 should get the job done. As far as the block, like I was saying, I didn't want to lose the block, so we didn't take the wingspan down one more to get that 89.3. because we're gonna lose the block and we ain't want to do that, you know. So I can't remember, but anyway, we wanted more, you know, a good amount of wingspan on this build. So we got a 68 block. Now with the rebounding, we did take the offensive rebound to a 61 and the defensive rebound 57. Okay. With the speed, we wanted to make sure we got decent speed, so we took that to an 85. Agility 87, we're gonna leave it right there. Now with the strength, some people probably leave it at a 73. That's fine if you want to do that, but I went ahead and took it to an 82. Like I said, I didn't want the physical name, so I didn't take it past an 82. Okay. As far as the vertical, all we need is a 70. And that's what we have for this particular build. Look at those Hall of Fame badges: interceptor, challenger, on-ball minutes, pick dodger, off-ball pass. We got some good defense on this build, people. But let's get to the shades up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now, we got Dyson Daniel, Ron Artest, and Doug Christie, and we have a clamp thief. I didn't want to make it a physical clamp thief, but guess what? No big weaknesses to report. And let's get it to the cap breakers. Like I was saying, man, you can get the perimeter defense to a 99. You can get your steal to a 99. It just depends on what you want to do. Depends on where you want to put your cap breakers at. But at the end of the day, this build is out there to play defense, and you got to know your role. You are a defender. You want to lock up every one of those little point guards that coming out there trying to fade. But look, the great thing about this build, guess what? You can get the ball handle up. You can get the drive and dunk up. You can get the drive and dunk up 87, 90. You can get that to a 94. All you really need is 93, but you can get that up too. But you'll need some more vertical. But first thing first, I would tackle this perimeter defense. I'll put them two right there out the gate. And everything else is just, you know, whatever you want to do. But that's what we have for this build, man, and I'm out of here. Chat!